Hello, my honeybees! Welcome back to a new episode of Raw Honey. In the last episode, we talked about being single, not as a season of waiting, but as a sacred homecoming. But what happens when we come home to ourselves and realize we've been living like every door mine slammed shut? Today's episode is for the ones who are tired but can't rest. The ones who don't the affirmations, the crystals, the meditations, and still feel like peace is something other people get to have. This episode is called Waking Up from Survival. Because before we can bloom, we have to notice we've been holding our breath. For the moon tea, we're gonna find out where survival comes from. I want you guys to understand that survival isn't just something that happens after trauma. It is something that becomes a rhythm. It begins the moment your body learns that love might not always feel safe, that comfort could vanish, or that being by yourself could cost you connection. It starts in childhood for many of us, when we had to read the room before we could even read words, when silence met danger, or love came with conditions, when emotions were too big for the space we were in. So we made ourselves small. There is where survival begins. The nervous system learns to live on alert, scanning for anything that could hurt. And here's a quiet truth. That pattern doesn't just fade when life gets better. It stays disguised as overworking, people-pleasing, perfectionism, control. You might even look calm on the outside, but inside you're still waiting for something to go wrong. That is why when people tell you to just meditate or trust the universe, it can feel like a joke because your system isn't wired for stillness. Is wired for survival, and peace doesn't feel productive when your body only goal has been don't fall apart. But you're not broken, you're just conditioned, and conditioning can be unlearned through safety, through slowness, through love. Everybody has gone through this. Everybody took their time and their moments to be able to recognize these patterns. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes work, just like the good things in life. It's not gonna happen one day to another. So just be patient. We're gonna go into the levels of awareness. These levels of awareness, stages the soul moves through on its way back to itself. It's not a race, but it's a remembering. The first level is survival. Everything feels urgent. Your energy goes to managing chaos, not creating joy. You live in reaction, not intention. The question here is always, am I safe? You can't see possibilities yet because your body is too busy protecting you. In this level, everything feels rushed. Everything feels urgent. Every little thing you do in your daily life is something that needs to be done at the moment. It can't wait. It can't be done after. It has to be done at the moment. Not only that, there's gonna be many nights you're gonna fall asleep and you're gonna wake up the next day and you're still gonna feel you didn't rest. Your body is so focused on survival that even when you're resting, your body doesn't feel safe. It feels just something that's going to jump out and kill you and scare you while you sleep. Then it comes self-observation. Then you start catching the loops, the overthinking, the rushing. You start to hear the stories your mind tells to keep you small. That is your first awakening, the realization that you're not your patterns. Here you start realizing how is your own mind keeping you in a loop on the same exact thought. It's not about solutions, it's just about complaining, about looking what's going to happen, what's gonna be wrong. Here is control. Here you become self-aware of your patterns, but you also become self-aware of those things that are not letting you grow and get better. The third level is self-responsibility. Here, awareness turns into choice. You stop blaming the world and start responding with curiosity. You ask, what is this trying to show me? This is when you begin to rewrite your story. In this level, you start realizing that there's many things you can control, and there's also things that are out of your control. That as much as you try, you're not gonna be able to have control of everything. But most important, you start teaching yourself that decisions you make and things that you go through in life is because you're choosing them. And here you might also realize that many decisions and many things you do in life are based on others. What others will think, what others will say. And then it comes self-alignment. You're no longer chasing peace, you create it. You understand that ease isn't the absence of struggle, it's the presence of trust. You begin to honor your timing, your energy, your truth. And finally is self-realization. This is when you remember you were never disconnected. Every dark night was a classroom. Every detour is a redirection, and every survival moment was training you to hold more light. You were never behind, you were just healing in real time. You to hold more light. And that's it for today's episodes, my honeybees. Remember, you don't have to fight for your peace anymore. The war is over, even if your body hasn't realized it yet. Every time you pause instead of panic, you whisper to your nervous system, it's okay, baby, we're safe now. That's awakening, not fireworks or revelations, but the quiet courage to stop running and finally resting. So if you're hearing this, it is because your soul is ready to move on from survival to awareness, from fear to freedom. And remember, honey, you're not behind. You're just waking up. Until next episode, please remember to always send me your questions, your concerns, any. If you just need somebody to talk to, you can always email me to heyrawhoneypodcast@gmail.com, and you can now find the link for the Instagram and YouTube on the description of this episode. All the socials are going to be there. And as always, stay soft, stay magical, and stay raw, my little honeybees. Bye.